The one-handed backhand. Most people have trouble doing a one-handed backhand because they don't realize that you have to change grips between forehand and backhand. Forehand grip, you make contact. I'll pretend I'm hitting this way. You make contact here. Reach over here like this. There's your grip. You've got, this is Eastern forehand. Index finger, base knuckle on the bevel that's coincident with the face of the racket. Backhand, if you tried to hit a backhand with that, even though the forehand looks nice and make vertical racket facing contact, if you try and hit a backhand with that grip, what happens? Non-functional. So what do most people do? They go like, they don't know they're supposed to change grips, so what they do is they do this. They rotate the racket face and end up slicing the ball. And that's very typical. Almost every beginner I've ever seen does that because they don't know to change grips. Now, to hit a one-handed backhand, this, reach out, index finger, base knuckle. So on the bevel, it's coincident with the edge of the racket. You have to change grips to hit a reliable one-handed topspin backhand. So essentially, like that. So, what's the core part of the stroke? Core part of the stroke, basically, is swinging from here out to contact. And notice again, down, down, and out. Now, one of the things that really confuses people is that they think, well, I'm hitting the forehand off the front of my body, not too far. Backhand, they think the same thing. They should hit the ball not too far off the front of the body. But how far up front you're hitting has nothing to do with your body. It has to do with your shoulder, your hitting shoulder. On the forehand side, look out at contact, you notice that my arm is rotated up about 45 degrees. Well, that's so that the racket is rising rapidly at contact. Well, exactly the same thing with the backhand. One hand, you want to swing out, and the racket needs to be far enough out in front that your arm is up, rotated up 45 degrees. Now look at how much farther off your hit that looks than the forehand. Right? So don't get in your head that it's how far out from your hip it is that you're making contact. It's how far out in front of the shoulder you're making contact. How far out in front of the shoulder you're making contact. So swinging down and out into contact, and that's just something to practice. So you need to practice hitting that.